Good morning, guys, from another beautiful day here in Nha Trang, Vietnam. Today I'm going to be walking and exploring the boardwalk here, or beachside area in Nha Trang. Now it is a little after 12:30 p.m. It is a Saturday, so it's the weekend. Let's see what people are up to today. And as you can see, there's a little gym area. Perfect for those early morning workouts if you are into that. And you have the beach in the background. I might take a little dip myself because it's hot, but it's not super hot. But when in Nha Trang, you have to get in the beach. Why not? And so for this morning, I had a crepe and an Americano coffee for about 90,000 dong. So that was my breakfast for today. Not a terrible deal. And looks like we have people setting up for, I guess they're selling beach chairs for the day. As you can see, it's a very quiet and lovely area. Not much people around to bother you. Like other countries, you have vendors selling stuff, but I think that's mainly I've noticed in Latin America. As you see over there, that is Vine Pearl. That is a amusement theme park, and you can get there by taking a tram, a line tram that crosses the ocean. It takes about 15 minutes, and from my research online, it costs 200,000 Vietnamese dong. That's about $8 USD. So if you are into amusement parks, you can check out Vine Pearl for the day. I'm not too sure on the cost, but I will leave the price in the description. And there's other day beds for rent. I'm not too sure on the cost. That's maybe we can ask. How much?
No, how much?
How much to rent?
No, how much for rent? How much to do?
200?
No, how much for rent?
Ah, over there. Okay. I guess I'm not too sure what that was. Maybe they're reserved. But I think if I remember correctly, when I initially arrived, I asked one of them and they said 150,000 for the day. So I think that's an okay price, but maybe you can try to negotiate. Maybe, I'm not too sure. And so there's the day beds that you can rent. But look at this boardwalk area. It's nice. You have a sidewalk over here, and you have this boardwalk area over here. A perfect place to come out and exercise in the mornings or even the evenings. At night, this area lights up, and there's a big Ferris wheel that you can spot from all the way over here. And there's the day beds, as you can see. We'll ask a price to see how much you can rent these for the day. As always, the beautiful palm trees. Gotta love that. Hello. How much to rent? How much?
100.
How much?
100.
200? 100, 100.
Okay, 100.
Okay. So 200. Okay. Thank you. That's 100K per person. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like I said, one of the guys said 150K for two people. So maybe shop around. if you can get a better deal, or try to bring it down to 150K. And there's more exercise machines. There's a lot of exercise machines here throughout this area. Man, the beach looks very nice, and maybe we'll take a dip here shortly. These are the high-rise hotels, a little bit more on the pricey side, I'd imagine. But yeah, it is a Saturday morning after 12:30 p.m. You have a lady selling some fruit. Hello. All right. Let's take a little dip in the ocean. I wonder what those blue flags mean. I'm not too sure. Let's go to the ocean. Why not? Let's dip our toes in the water. Let's get our feet in the ocean. This is the ocean. And it looks decently clean. I see a little bit of trash here. I'm not too sure what the red flags mean. I'm sorry, the blue flags. Maybe high tide, I'm not too sure. But let's get our feet in the ocean. Let's do a temperature check. Okay, so it's not cold. It's cool. It's cool. It's perfect actually for these hot days. Perfect. I love this, guys. Isn't this amazing? Whew, I love the ocean, man. Make sure my sandals don't get taken by these waves here. Oh, that was fun. So fun. All right, guys, let's make our way back to the boardwalk. Surprised it's a little empty for a Saturday. Not too sure, but those are actually full. Yeah, that water was perfect temperature for a sunny day. And the weather was about 90 in the 90s, 90 to 95, around that range when I checked this morning. Okay, let's continue walking here. Woo. How much? 200?
One bed 50. 50. Two bed 100.
Ah, okay. Oh, thank you. One bed 50K, two beds 100K. Pretty good deal for 100K for two people. My feet are all sandy now. I see a washing station. Don't work. No water. That's okay. I'll find another one. Happy Beach. So these belong, I guess these belong to one of the resorts here. I see a canoe over there. And it looks like we have a little restaurant up here, a beachside restaurant. Maybe, I wonder if that's like a little bar area. Maybe we'll get a drink. Happy Beach. I see people drinking coconuts. Pretty cool area. Happy Beach. pass. Hello. Are you open? Open?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have to drink? Okay. Cheers. Only this?
Yeah, true. Smoothie, true.
Mojitos.
Mojito, cocktail,
Cocktail. Okay.
and galaxy.
Okay. Let's see here. How much for a mojito? You have mojito?
Mojito.
Okay. And a cocktail. I try a classic mojito.
Yeah, galaxy mojito.
Yeah. You want a coconut? You have coconut?
Coconut.
Yeah.
One coconut. Sure, and 10 VAT.
Okay.
Please.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. I can pay now.
Yeah, right now.
Okay, so we are gonna try a classic mojito. That was 195k Vietnamese dong. I think that's a little bit on the pricey side, but hey, gotta enjoy it at least once. Okay, so that's not terrible. That's $7.66 USD. Not terrible. A mojito's a $10 or more back in the US at least. And as you can see, it's a cool little hut, cool little cabana area. And there's a beach. We got some decor over there. So let's enjoy this mojito. Why not? Let me know, guys, what you think of the trying so far. If you're still watching this video, is this a place you would like to visit? Would you skip it? What do you think? So far, I like it. It's developed, which is okay, which is, you know, not necessarily a bad thing. There's definitely other places like Hoi An, which is a little bit more of a small town vibe. This is definitely a city vibe type place, but it's been fun. I like it. The food is fairly priced, I would say. It's not cheap. I will say that it's not a cheap destination for food. Ho Chi Minh was definitely on the cheaper side. I'm not too sure on the Hoi An or Da Nang. I guess we'll find out when we make our way up there. 'Cause I will be going up there to Hoi An next. I always like a good mojito where it's not too sweet, with just the perfect amount of alcohol. I think they got it right. I've tasted bad mojitos, tasted amazing mojitos, and this is up there and one of the good ones. This was 195k Vietnamese dong and 40,000k for a coconut. Well, alright guys, I'm gonna enjoy this mojito and I'll catch up with you guys here in a few minutes. Just finished that mojito and we're gonna continue walking here to the boardwalk. And this was a pretty nice area. As you can see, they had a lot of decorations, a lot of opportunity for pictures maybe some Instagram pictures if you're into that. Good place to come out for decently priced drinks. Like I said, it was about a little over $7 US for that mojito, which is about $4, $5 less than a US priced mojito on average. So can't complain about that. Though I have seen cheaper ones in another beach bar down there, not by much, but if you want to save a buck or two, definitely head down south. Yeah, down south the boardwalk, and there's mojitos. Maybe we'll if you keep on watching this, maybe we'll hit that beach bar and I'll show you guys. Looks like we hit a little what would this be, a little greenhouse, not sure, but it's like a big plaza area. But look at all this shade. This is so nice. And then you have the high-rise buildings in the back. So if you are a high-budget person, you can definitely afford one of these nicer hotels. Obviously, I'm traveling long-term, so I like to save money by obviously sticking to a budget. So I'm doing $8 a night hotel, which is not terrible. Actually, you know, it has everything I would need: a bed, a fridge, bathroom, shower, toilet, all that stuff. A little work desk for working on my editing and other stuff. And you can see the Vine Pearl theme park over there in the back. And this is a quieter area, as you can see, but later in the evening this comes alive. There's a lot of people hanging out, sitting down, and just, you know, watching the beach in the evening when the sun goes down. And this is actually a flower petal building. That is actually what it is. I've read online, and it's a popular site. Flower petal building. It's shaped like a petal, a flower petal, as you can see. Not sure what's actually inside, but there's motorcycles. Maybe there's someone in there. And there is the famous night market area, the King Khao Kash. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, that's the famous Nha Trang night market. It's not a big market, and you know, they have your typical items. If you saw my last video, actually, I did walk through there, and you can see what they sell pretty much. And as you can imagine, you know, your clothing, accessories, you have obviously your souvenirs, and, you know, your I guess fake items, stuff like that. And this is a big plaza area. You can see all the high-rise towers in the back. There's a Vietnam flag and a quieter side of the beach during the middle of the day. But like I said, over there, that's the night market, and that opens at 5 p.m. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Google actually says 7 p.m., but that's incorrect. I believe it opens at 5 p.m. And I'm not too sure what that is, but on the other side there's like a mart, just a simple mart where you can get like everyday goods or necessities that you may need, like soap, Coke, drinks, beer, you know, that type of deal. Kind of like a 7-Eleven, but Yeah, you know what I mean. And speaking of 7-Eleven, I have not seen a 7-Eleven in Nha Trang, and I did a Google search, and there is no 7-Eleven here, according to Google. So don't expect to see those. Here is the Vietnam flag. And we are approaching a busier area. As you can see, there's people in their sunbeds just relaxing. And again, the beach looks pretty clean. A little bit of trash here, but that's just what the shore, you know, brings up into the sand, I guess. And I see some sunglasses. Don't lose your sunglasses. Be careful with that. And looks like maybe a rental for what do you call those, floaties? Tubes? Yeah. And along the sidewalk, there is washing stations, so there's no worries on washing the sand off and bringing it back to your hotel. There's quite a lot of washing stations that I've noticed. And they do have these bathrooms. These are supposed to be bathrooms here that you can go into. They're kind of underground. So if you need to go to the bathroom, you know, you can just find one of these and there's the bathroom. And there's quite a few of them throughout the Boardwalk area. And thank you. Sunbed. There's quite a few of them here, but they're offering it too. How much? How much? 150 for two?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. 150K for two. That's the cheapest I've seen is 100K, but it was a more quieter area. Thank you. It was a much more quieter area. So if you want peace and quiet, there is, I guess, the 100K. Maybe it gets busy later on. Thank you. How much? 150. That seems to be the average price. 150. Yeah, this is a more livelier section. As you can see, there's more people around here. It's also nicer with the palm trees and the sand. And again, you have more exercise equipment here, which is nice to come out and exercise. There's some pull-up bars. A good addition to the exercise equipment here. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think so far. Is this, again, a place you'd like to check out? Nha Trang? I like it. I would definitely consider checking it out. Maybe a good 3 full days, maybe 4 nights would be ideal. If you're looking to do some activities, some water activities, there's a theme park over there in the back towards, I guess it's like a little island theme park. But yeah, definitely worth, I'd say maybe 4 days. I did 5 nights here and I'm enjoying my time. It's so relaxing. Yeah, this is definitely a nice area. There's more shade here with the palm trees, as you can see, and much more livelier, more people around. So it just depends on your preference and, you know, what you like. And this is a busier side. As you can see, there's
Ốc ơi, xung kích ốc ơi.
There's restaurants over there in the back, so a good place to maybe find a hotel and be closer to things. But either way, anything is good. And see all this shaded area here, so if you have a towel, if you don't want to pay for a sunbed, this is a good place to come out and chill for a few hours if you don't want to pay for a sunbed, as there's palm trees here in the sand. And of course you have your sunbeds if you prefer a sunbed. And you can see the restaurants over there. And look at all this shade here, and like I said, there's a sidewalk here. But yeah guys, this is pretty much the boardwalk area here in Nha Trang. It's good for night walks or nighttime exercising. I've done some of that recently. I've also done the morning. Are you a morning exerciser or more of an evening exerciser? I prefer the mornings just to kind of get my exercise over with. But at night, you definitely, I think you have a little bit more energy depending on what you've been doing throughout the day. And there's motorcycles that pass through here as well, so be careful with the motorcycles. Don't run into one. And you have a lot of benches to sit down. You just want to sit down and rest for a little bit or enjoy the scenery. And you have these little exercise things. I'm not sure if that's for kids or for exercise purposes. And yeah, there's a lot of beach sunbeds, so you can definitely pick one close to your area, or you can search around for different ones. So we see beach and bar. Here's another beach bar you can enjoy a couple of drinks at. And I see they have beach activities. There's diving and day trips on a boat. And there's surfing as well. And we are approaching another restaurant here shortly. And yes, these restaurants are a little bit just more on the pricier side, but it's not too bad. If you rather I guess have a beachside meal, expect to pay an extra $2 to $3 for the luxury of being beachside. And it looks like they have a live performance later on in the evening, so this is not a bad place to enjoy a good evening if you're here on vacation. And there's another bar area, sailing club. You have a little guard area here. I think that's what it is, or maybe maintenance. Okay, so it's a rescue station. A little rescue station here. Beach area, surfers rescue. Yep, a little rescue station. Another one of these gardens by the beach type of place. So yes, you have no shortage of relaxing areas. As you can see, there's another kind of chill spot with shade and the palm trees. If you don't want to pay for a bed. So don't worry about not finding space. There's always space. This is a gigantic shoreline. Yes, Nha Trang has a gigantic shoreline. And I don't know if you can see in the background, probably not in the video, but there's the tram that I'm talking about earlier in the video, which you can take to that island over there, which is a theme park. Exercise equipment. And we are approaching another one of those bathroom sections here, but I think we pretty much have seen a lot of the beach walk area or beach board area here in Nha Trang. Well, let's shift over to the beach here and check it out on this section. Beautiful beach area, as you can see, and it looks like there's another restaurant over here, or beach club for that matter. There's actually a pool over there, so if you want to hang out by a pool, this is the place to do it. And yes, it's like a little restaurant. Louisiana Brew House. There's the day beds. And I see someone with a beer tower over there, just enjoying their holiday and having a good time. And there's a wash section. I'm actually gonna wash my feet as I got sand in them. We are approaching another restaurant. We have toilet and Wi-Fi over here. The K-House Soju and Beer. K-House Soju and Beer, some kind of Korean themed bar. And I walk through here in the evenings, and this place gets very full. It's a popular place to grab a drink and enjoy some music. And I see some day beds, or not day beds, little private cabanas to hang out in if you're in a large group. So as you can see, this area just goes on for miles. So I'm not gonna film all of it. Don't want to overdo it on the beach board walk here. But I think you get the main idea. Maybe we'll head down over there towards that tram area and check it out. Looks like we are approaching some kind of show setup that they're currently setting up. I see a trampoline. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna do some kind of performance later on. You can see team building summer. That's some kind of performance. Yeah, some kind of event they're doing. Looks like some kind of competition. I see a little playground there. Pretty interesting. Not sure when that starts, but cool. Pretty cool. And this looks like a stage over here in the back. Looks like it's been abandoned. I don't see that they use it anymore. That's some kind of challenge. Approaching another Beach bar. Z Beach. Very nice, chill beach vibes here. Look at that huge coconut. That's a big coconut. Must get pretty lively in the evenings. And this looks like an abandoned pool. Looks like it is no longer active, unfortunately. But it looked like it used to be pretty cool. And it looks like we have another event. See whatever that is. Yeah, it looks like they're setting up the event team. Huh. Maybe another challenge type of event. I'm not too sure. But looks like they do events in the weekends. And I see another abandoned restaurant. Story Club restaurant. Yeah, it looks like this has seen better days. And we've hit a unpaved section of the boardwalk. I guess this means we're getting to the, how should we say it, cheaper area, maybe cheaper hotels. But it looks a lot busier down in this area. You see a lot more beach chairs over here. I wonder how much the price would be on this side. Looks like they got beers and coconuts that you can buy. That's pretty much gonna do it for this video. Please consider subscribing if you are enjoying my videos. I release videos every other day, pretty much. And I will talk to you in the next video, guys.